I'm Sam, 45 years old, just this month, April 3rd. I was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's disease. I'm still in the very early stages, but I am having symptoms. So this is just kind of my personal diary, kind of. I wanted to talk today about something that happened in a coffee shop near me the other day. I was meeting a friend for coffee, and there was only one other person in the coffee shop. And so while my friend was getting our drinks, me and this stranger lady were talking. And she started making fun of someone with dementia. We were talking about food boxes, because this is a really poor, remote area that we live in. And she was talking about these food boxes she gets with these frozen meals. And I said, yeah, I got those sometimes too. They're not too bad if you spice them up a little bit. You know, it was a pleasant conversation. And then she came out and said, yeah, whenever I come across those, I just give them to my friend with dementia. He doesn't know what he's eating anyway. He probably doesn't even know he's supposed to eat. So, you know, who cares? I just give them to him. And I was just sitting there dumbfounded. Like, I recognized this woman didn't mean any harm. She didn't mean anything bad. She was just having a conversation with a stranger, but nobody's going to look at me and assume that I have dementia, you know? And I was just stunned into silence, but she definitely felt the vibe shift, and she left. But I'm wondering if I should have confronted her, you know? Just tell her, hey, I have Alzheimer's disease, and we deserve compassion. We don't deserve to be made fun of. But I don't know if that would do any good. I mean, would it teach her anything? Would it make me feel better? You know, probably not. So, hopefully that's good enough for TikTok. But, yeah, that really shook me. That really, really shook me. And I was talking to my friend about it when the lady left, and she was like, oh my God, some people just don't know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, you know, that's probably a conversation I would have had before my diagnosis and not thought anything about it. It's just one of those things where an innocent comment can really shake someone up, you know? And you never know who you're talking to. So just before you make fun of someone with a medical condition, just stop and think, you know, has this person I'm talking to ever been affected by dementia, you know? And yeah, that just kind of hurt. I don't know what I want from this. Maybe advice on how to handle it next time, because I'm sure I'll run into it again. You know, I certainly don't look like an Alzheimer's patient. But yeah, I think next video I'm going to get away from the Alzheimer's a little bit and maybe just share some things about me as a person without the disease. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. Also, let me know what else you'd be interested in hearing. Kind of struggling to come up with ideas at this point. I haven't seen my doctor yet. I haven't started the medication yet. I haven't, you know, I barely started applying for Social Security again. So there's not really many updates, you know. But anyway, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.